is Scott Smith. I'm the owner and broker of Freedom House Property Management here in Pahrump, Nevada. And I wanted to make a little video for the owners of the rental properties. I want to show you how to get into your owner's portal and look at a few of the basic, most important things you want to look at. Your rental owner statement, maybe some invoices on repairs. Anyway, let's go take a look at how to get into it first. All right, so there's several ways to get into the owner portal, but I think the most simple way that I can think of is to go to our website, Freedom House Property Management. So you want to type in up here in your bar, Freedom House Property Management, type out the whole thing, and you take you to this web page. Now, this web page has several things, but today we want to look at the owner login, which is right here up in the blue. So let's click on that. Let's see. All right. And it takes you to this login page. So you're going to need to have a username and a password here. And a lot of people state that they don't remember their password. If that's the case, then you can click on Forgot Password and you will get reset link sent to your email, and you can just create a new password. You might want to use a password app or something like I use up here. This is my LastPass vault, so I don't need to remember any passwords. I can just go to my vault and click on a link, and it'll take me and log me right in. So let's go to. Okay, once you log in, it's going to bring you to this web page that looks like this, and here it has May, June, July. It brings up the last 3 months. I think that's the what it defaults to. But you can change it to whatever you want. When you bring up this website and you want to see the last 3 months, it kind of gives you like a cash flow statement. And for May, June, July. So this property we're looking at is a fourplex located at 1051 Red Butte. So there's 4 units to this, so each month's income is $4,054, it looks like. And the net income is down here. So total for the 3 months was $99.67. So let's look, if you want to change this to year to date, you can do that, and it's going to switch from months to the last 3 quarters. If you want to expand that out, once again, you got to click on the plus sign. And there you can see the last 3 quarters. And here, any of these numbers you can see are blue. You can click on and it'll expand. Like for the first quarter of the year, if you click on that, it's going to take you to the monthly rents that each tenant paid for the 3 months. All right, I'm going to go back. I want to show you something that's going to be, I'm going to search, click on search again, and then click on the plus sign. So if this is going to be very helpful for you. In the first quarter, there was $798.45 in maintenance spent. So if you want to see, hey, what is that? You can click here. Now, what we've done is created a practice of putting a description in here so that you don't need necessarily to look at the invoice to find out what's going on. And our person that pays the bills every Thursday and Friday has done a great job at breaking this down. So it'll start with number 4. That means unit number 4. So you can see 2, unit 2. So every one of these is a fourplex, so it'll start with the unit number. And then for here, found that the lower heating element was not working and it was leaking. So the plumber had to drain the water heater in order to be able to replace the lower heating element. And the cost on that was $140. But wait a minute, you say, hey, Scott, I want to actually see the invoice. So this is something that I had to learn the hard way after trying to figure things out. And I'm going to give you the secret here. You go up here to accrual. You click the accrual button, click on search again. And for each one of these expenses, it's going to bring up a little paperclip now. If you click on the paperclip, it'll bring you to the invoice. So you can see that the invoice was paid with check number 2547 on February 9th, 2023. and scanned into the portal here on February 10th. So there's a lot more processes that go on behind the scenes than you would think to get these maintenance issues corrected and completed. So let's go now. So let's go to the reports. So I encourage you to click around on these reports or wherever. You're not going to mess anything up, but that's how you're going to learn your portal the best, is just, hey, I wonder what that is, and give it a click. Now, the most important report is the rental owner statement. We kind of refer to it as the Bible. And if you click on the star, like the vendor ledger, if you click, it'll go up to favorites, so you can get to it right when you log in. So let's go look at the rental owner statement, and I'll tell you why it's so important. Now, you can pick various date ranges. For me, the way my brain works best is just to pick year to date, and also click this transaction details, so you can see everything that went in and out of your account during this year to date time frame. Okay, so what's going to pop up first? This summary by property is actually known as a cash flow in the accounting industry. So basically, you started with 1647 in your account in this time frame and ended up with 1075, which shouldn't include 1200 in property reserve. So it's a little light. So you're available to send to the owner on this account is actually negative 125, which happens when you send the owner the payment for the month, and then there's a maintenance issue that needs to be taken care of. So I'm going to guess if we look down at the bottom, we're going to see a maintenance issue for $125. There is the income statement. So we have $26,000 worth of income, $923 in maintenance, $32 eviction, $699 in utilities, $25.92 management fees, leasing fees, total expenses. After deducting expenses, the total income was $21,207. And then the detailed transaction. This tells you the beginning on January 1st, you had $1,647.55 in the account. Unit 4 paid rent of $950. Then Unit 1 paid rent of $100 or $1,000. And then there was an owner draw. I sent the owner $2,202. And so there's a running balance along the side. But everything that comes in and out is tracked, and you can see it as it happens, basically. So let's go down to the bottom, and you will see $125, I'm sure. $125. The maintenance, David Faber, our maintenance handyman, in unit number 1 installed 2 lockets and rekeyed and 1 deadbolt. Because unit number 1, he was a teacher, and he relocated to another state, I believe Minnesota. So that's what's going on there. So this is the income statement. This is what probably most owners want to see the most. Now, let's go to, I want to show you what else you can see. If you go to rental owner, you can go to documents. Click on documents, and you're going to see the leases for all your tenants. You're going to see the management agreement. And so this is starting on 8/17/2022. That's when the owner bought the property approximately, and we started managing the property. So I'm going to click this, and it'll sort it the other way, the most recent, 7/13. Oh, no. I don't know if there we go, 7/11/2023. So we just re-signed a new management agreement with the owner because she finished her first year. There's a property meld flyer, which we give to all new tenants that move in. And there's property inspections, leases. And so let's look at a property inspection. Let's see, unit number, I don't know why okay, let's look at that. So look at a property inspection, and you will see that, I'm going to make it bigger, I think, so people can actually see it. So everything is rated on a good exterior walls, good, fair, dirty, needs to be repaired or need to be replaced. Power outlets, good, fair, dirty, repair or replace. So then you're going to see so you can see the inspectors checking out the spigots on the outside, make sure all the switches are working, and this is looks like it's being taken care of. Everything's in the good category. Now I'm going to run through here quickly because I believe someone's living this, but I just want to show you the number of pictures that you get. And this report is 37 pages long. So we do quite an extensive inspection, and our goal is to be the eyes and ears for the owners when they're not around. And we have several owners that, probably most of the owners are out of state, and we have one all the way in Australia. So we really want to be able to give owners the eyes on the property that they don't have. Now, if you want to see, like this one here, you want to see something a little clearer, you just click on the picture and it's loading, but it'll make it much larger so you can actually see what's going on. So let's see what else we got going on the documents section. And rental owners, documents again. Sometimes they just go back to wherever they want to go. But so if you want to see a lease, it's here. You want to see your management agreement, it's here. And various other issues that pop up. We're going to put it in there and share it with the owner. So I can't think of anything else that I want to show you today, but I think you've got the gist of what you need to do to get into your owner portal and what you can see in it. So if you have any other questions, just give us a call. We'll be more than happy to help you out. I know that there's a lot of owners that they say they forget how to get into the portal because they're not getting into it very often, but I recommend you go in there once a month and check out your rental owner statement to make sure that your property, all the expenses and whatever. I just want you to have an understanding of the financials of your property. Our goal is to help you make your properties profitable, and obviously you want to put tenants in there that pay the rent on time and take care of the property. As long as we're doing that, I think we're heading the right direction. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day.